Come here, Mari. Mari. Mari, come here. Mari, please, close the door.
You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back.
Why you slam the door?
Run it back.
Come on now.
48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back. Hello? That's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking, right? I ain't never coming back away to stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that with a NASDAQ. That's cash when the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like who's that? In at my window. They say that it's the money. I'm like 10 over and out. That's she said she not a. She and
Okay, wait, it's hot.
it's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? I'm in my new bag. You ain't get too bad.
Watch it. Come here. Come sit down. Come right here. Come right here. Quiet. Turn it off. It's gonna die. Turn it off. Turn it off. Come here. What?
I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious.
What up, y'all? We in week 9, season 6, and I just want to say I put a poll out because you know, I kind of felt like personally that if I when I do the new league, I feel like, you know, everybody was going to clamor to the new league and probably would have went inactive in this league. So to avoid me having to chase people down and be like, yo, are you playing your games in here, blah, 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 because I, you know, with some people it's like when you get that, when your Christmas time come, you know, prior to Christmas time, you got your favorite toy, and then once Christmas come and you get that new toy, you don't really play with the old toy anymore. I kind of felt like that's what would have happened with this league. So I said, let me take the temperature of the room before I even start the new league up. And as you can see, It's not an overwhelming number though, but it was at first. But believe it or not, Continue the League has caught up. But nevertheless, scrap this league and start the new league is still winning the poll. So we're gonna see what happens. I mean, me personally, I voted to keep this league going. I mean, I like the team that I built, and I like the fact that other people said they like the way that they built their teams. So that's the key, right? That is the goal. You know, it's not about getting the team for the first season. It's about seeing what you got that you like and build on that from there, you know, and bringing other pieces that's to help what you have already. You know what I mean? That's the goal. So I didn't vote for a new league, but at the same time, I got to honor what y'all say, because let's be honest. If I decided to say, you know what, I'm keeping a new league, but if ain't nobody playing, I'm going to have to kill a league anyway. You know, so you can't have a league where it's inactive, where you only got 4 or 5 games being played per week. And I felt like that's what would have happened when a new league starts. So I said, let me just take the temperature of the room and find out, you know how everybody's feeling. So that was the purpose of the poll. And the new league will probably be starting this weekend. To be honest, I'm just waiting. It's a roster out, but that roster, the dude said that he don't have the 7th round. He don't have the 7th round picks on there yet. So it's like I kind of wanted to wait. I wanted to wait, you know, to see what them 7th round picks are. You know what I mean? It might not be a big deal, but you never know. It might be a receiver that got picked in the 7th round. He might be a 62 overall, but he might have, you know, 96 speed. I mean, you know, that'll come into play with some guys. So you'd be surprised. You know, it's easy to say forget the 7th round rookies, but you never know who them 7th round rookies are. So to avoid me just jumping a gun and just speeding, it's like, you know, I'll wait. And you know what I mean? Plus, it'll be more than one roster out. So I want to look and make sure that I pick the best roster, you know. So that's all with that. But more than likely, you know, it'll probably be starting this weekend. You'll hear more about it as the week continue on. So that's just an update with that. Now I'm just gonna get into a recap of week 8 real quick, and turn that down. I always tell y'all, every time I get on here, my son want to do the most. You know, you can turn it back up when I'm finished. So so we're gonna get into this week 8 recap, and it was some pretty interesting results in week 8, might I say. And let's get into it so we can go to these week 9 predictions. So week 8 we had the Rams went against the Brooklyn Bills, and the Rams won 17-10. That game was close. Bills put up a good fight. They came up short, and the Seahawks and 49ers definitely was rooting for the Bills, but Bills couldn't get it done for them. Rams got a win, and the Bills fall 1 game behind the division leading Dolphins now with that loss. And then we got we had Steph Anthony, Carolina Panthers win against B3 World Chiefs, and Chiefs put up a good fight. He tried to steal this one on the road, couldn't get it done, and the Chiefs I think now have dropped like 4 or 5 straight, something like that. You know, you could one week you pull off an upset win, you feeling good, and before you know it, you hit a wall. And that's what the Chiefs hit right now. The Chiefs hit a wall. He got to find himself and bounce back. But Panthers need that win. He's been losing some tough games. He's in a tough division. So Panthers is looking to pull off a mean win streak to try to put himself in wild card position. Then we had Money Mascot, Atlanta Falcons win against the Arizona Cardinals. That's Black Star. And I told you the Falcons were rolling. And the Falcons showed that he's rolling this game. He blasted the Cardinals 45-6. Falcons is looking special, man. I told you he just came off making the Super Bowl in my other league. He lost, but nevertheless, he made it to the bowl. You know, that's something a lot of guys don't even get to do. You know, let alone, you know, make the playoffs, but make the Super Bowl, that's a big accomplishment, you know. So Falcons rolling right now, man. He's rolling my other league, he's rolling this league, and he's definitely like he got his swagger back. Then we had Miami Dolphins young train went against Seattle Seahawks. This game was ugly, but for whatever reason the Seahawks connection cut out, but Dolphins was up big. The running back was going crazy. He was about to get 300 plus yards on the ground. So that was huge. Then we had myself went against the Eagles, and man, if anybody's watching this game, they seen what happened at the end of this game. Eagles came down and scored and tied the game with like 10 or 12 seconds left. And the following play, he kicked. It was almost like it was a script. Hey, hold on. It was almost like it was on a script, because first thing he did when he made a mistake was he kicked that squib kick where he kicked it short. And then when he kicked it short, I ended up getting a good return and ran it back to the 50. And once I did that, it was like 3 seconds left in the game. And I had time for one play. It was too far for a field goal. So it was either a touchdown or nothing. And I ended up getting a touchdown with 3 seconds left to win the game. I say ESPN #1 play of the week material. You know what I mean? The way it just went down. He had a chance to tackle me, but he was worrying about me putting a move on him or whatever. And I was surprised that he didn't back everybody up and just, but he didn't back everybody up, and he let me get a step on. He let me get a step on one of his defenders, and even when I caught the ball, it was like 2 or 3 guys that still had a chance to take me down. They didn't get it done, and we won the game with no time left. Thriller. And then we had E-Ball went against Major Factor. E-Ball, that was a big win for him. He went against the Chargers, handed them a loss. Chargers been rolling. Steelers got that. Steelers needed that one. That was a great win for the Steelers. He's in the division with the Browns and Ravens, who both have one loss in that division. So Steelers came up big in that one. He came up clutch. He needed that one. And I think I took the Steelers too. I'm not sure. But nevertheless, good one for the Steelers. Then we have Playmaker, Tampa Bay Bucks went against Ib Ho, Washington Redskins. And my boy Ib, man, prime example of when I tell you morale. When that morale is low, you pretty much defeated before you even get on the field. You know what I mean? And his morale is low right now. It's like a cancer. It carries you everywhere to all leagues. No matter how many leagues you win. No matter how many leagues you win, if your morale ain't high, no matter what team you got, it's going to show. I mean, you get blown out to people, where, generally you'll keep it close. And guys that you normally dominate, all of a sudden you find yourself struggling. Yeah, you may win, but you struggle to win that game. That's what happens when the morale is low. Redskins' morale is definitely low right now, and if he don't get it together, his season is going to be over in about another week or 2. Because I think he lost about 2 or 3 straight now, so he better figure something out, and quickly. Then we had TNT Park in Houston, Texas win against Jets, New York Jets, America's to Jets. I took the Jets for an upset. Didn't get it done, but he definitely competed. He lost by 7, 38-31. Good showing up for the Jets, man. He didn't take this loss laying down. He competed. He just fell short, and it was a good effort though. Good effort for the Jets. Texas needed that win. Colts is breathing on their back, and that win just makes them feel a little more better. Now here we go to week 9, and for week 9, the first game might be game of the week. This is division game. And both of these two, I think the Bucks is behind the Saints by 1 game. So this game is huge. We at that midpoint in the season. And here we go. It's time to hit another gear. And I'm gonna go with the Saints in this one. I'm gonna go with the Saints at home. I don't know if this is the first of 2 matchups or if this is the second matchup or not. But I'm going to go with the Saints in this one. And I'm going to go Saints final score. That Bucks defense is tough, though. It'd be hard picking against the Bucks, man. Their defense is real stingy over there. Saints gotta contain that run, though. If Saints don't contain that run, he going to lose, plain and simple. because the Bucks defense ain't giving up a lot. You know what I mean? I'll be surprised if he do. But that Bucks defense is real stingy over there, and you got to stop that run game. I mean, he don't even put no shade on it. He lets you flat out know, this is what I'm doing. If you're going to stop it, stop it. If not, you know, it's going to be a long day for you. But I'm going to go with the Saints anyway because they're at home, you know, so we're going to see how it shake out. But I'm going to go Saints in this one, 23-17. My boy gets the force in this one. DK, he just been MIA. Scott, Indianapolis Colts going against Awesome Bears Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans pretty much been a punching bag for everyone. So I'm not gonna go against Scott in this one. Scott competes. I like the Colts in this one. Although I will say though, Colts better not come into this game acting like he already won, because he's chasing that division leader. So he can't afford for no mishaps. You got to win the games you're supposed to win. That's the key. That's the key to any trying to get any playoff hopes or winning divisions. The key starts right there. Win the game you're supposed to win. So Colts supposed to win this game. He got to go out and perform it. I got the Colts in this one. I'll go 27-17. Next, we got Philadelphia Eagles coming off a heartbreaking loss to my Browns last week, going against Big Rico O'Neal Giants division game. Eagles took a tough loss. I think that loss is gonna make them come out this week with a little attitude. I like the Eagles this week. I'm gonna go with Eagles in this week. 34-16. No, 34-14. Sorry. Next, we got AG Special Cincinnati Bengals going against B3 World Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs is on like a 5-game win streak. The bad part about playing somebody who's on a losing streak is that they're not going to lose forever. You know, they're going to snap out of it and end that streak sooner or later. If I'm the Bengals in that division that he's in, I do not want it to happen with me this week. I'm going to go out and say if the Bengals lose this game, I think the Bengals season might be a wrap. You know, he needs this game badly. I'm gonna go with the Bengals in this one. He needs it. He's in it. He's in a wild card. He's in the wild card discussion. You know, he's in the wild card discussion. But he gotta go on. He gotta go on a little run. He gotta pull off the next 3 games. I'm gonna pick the Bengals in this one. We'll see how it shake out. I'll go Cincy in this one. Cincy 20, Chiefs 17. Next, we got Marzelli, Brooklyn Bills going against Dre, Seattle Seahawks, and another big game for the Bills. He went against the Rams last week, came up short, lost by 7. Now he's going against the Seahawks. Seahawks hot, they rolling. This season is way different than last season, that's for sure. This time last season, they pretty much was on the outside looking in. Now they're on the inside looking out. I like this. I like the Seahawks in this one. We're gonna see which Marzelli show up. Is it gonna be the Marzelli that throws a lot of picks and plays erratic, or is it going to be the Marzelli that's getting off with the run game and making highlight plays? We're gonna see. I like the Seahawks though, and I go Seattle final score 31, Buffalo 24. Hey, cut it out. Next, we got Bay Boy Relly, San Francisco 49ers going against Carlisle, Los Angeles Rams. 49ers got 5 losses on the year. Rams got, I think, 1. This is the make it or break it right here for the 49ers. 49ers lose this game, it's a wrap. I'm just gonna go out and say it. If he win this game, he gives the Rams 2 losses. He's still in a deep hole, but hey, the Rams having 2 losses and him 5 is better than the Rams having 1 loss and him 6. So he got to pull his game out. He got to steal his game. He steal his game. He breathed life into the 49ers. He lose this game, you might as well start calling the wife and kids, figure out where the kids want to go vacation at for the summer. Because them boys ain't going to make the playoffs if they lose this game. Even if they win, they're on a tough road, but they make things a little easier, a little better for themselves if they win this game. I got to see it happen. I'm going to go with the Rams in this one. Unfortunately, I got to go with the team that's been dominating, and that's the Rams. And I'm going to go with the Rams in this one. I'll go 23-17. 24-20. Rams over the Bucks. Next, we got BAP going against Los Angeles Chargers. Major factor. Chargers coming off a loss last week to the Steelers. Didn't see that one coming. Now he's going against the Ravens. Chargers is in a position to lose 2 straight. And the Ravens, if they lose this game, they'll fall behind me because I won my game this week. So, big game for both users. I think if the Chargers lose this week, I think he makes that division a little more interesting because I think the Broncos will be 2 games behind him because the Broncos get a forced win this week. So Chargers might want to win this game just to make things a little easier on itself, but we're going to see. I like the Ravens though, man. That Lamar and them boys, major headache. Chargers play good D though, so he got the pieces over there to contain Lamar and the boys. But I don't know. I like the Ravens, man. I'm gonna go Ravens in this one. Final score 28-23. Next we had myself win against the Steelers. We took care of business. We wanted that game. That was a division game. He won the first meeting. We was up in that first game we played. We was up in the first half. We ended up getting cocky, slinging the ball over, threw a pick 6. The momentum just changed. He stole the game. We went up big this game. We made sure we ain't let loose our grip. Once we got a grip, that was it. We ain't let go. So this is a tough loss for the Steelers. That knocks him down, knocks him back. They are 3 games behind first place now. And good win for us. And to close out the week, we got X-Carnage, Green Bay Packers against Rocket Detroit Lions. This is a huge game, believe it or not. Last season, this game wouldn't even matter. But Lions, the Lions who started off so hot, is now in a position that if they lose this game, it's going to put them in a position to where, now they're going to be scrapping for that division and wild card. They was cruising earlier, but now things are starting to tighten up. And I'm gonna go with the Packers in this one, man. Lions gonna have to show up. That D gonna have to show up. But I'm gonna go with Green Bay. And Green Bay, was in a position they never was in, and that's trying to get, they're on the outside looking in right now. So they need to go on a win streak, and they need to take it 1 game at a time. But I like the Packers in this one on the road. I got Packers in this one, 34-21. Packers over the Lions. That concludes week 9. I'll see y'all week 10. Peace.